Now that we've looked at the course plan and we've taken a look at the test scores, the next step in the planning process is to look at the Progress tab. So click the Progress tab. From the Progress tab, if you scroll a bit, you'll see at a glance some information here at the top of the page that we need to be aware of, usually at the end of a semester or prior to graduation. Think of the Progress button as the program evaluation for the student. Because when you scroll through here, that's exactly what it's going to look like, is the program evaluation. The only difference here from this Progress tab, or as I would say, the program evaluation, you'll be able to search classes and put those classes on the student's plan. Let's take a look at how we do that. So I'm going to scroll through the student's plan. Here you see that there's a capital A in General Education courses. Each of these are set up into groups. This is Group A up here, and as we scroll down further, this is Group B. So identify the group that you want to be in or that you want to select a course from. In this case, I'm going to scroll further down to the bottom, and you'll see in testing I've already planned one course for this student, but I need to plan a couple of additional courses for this student. In this case, I know the student is a senior student, so she needs to take AOT 267. Now, how do I put the course on the plan? Well, you click on Search. Click the Search button. Then the courses will display on the screen. Now, this is a little awkward, but for whatever reason, when you're inside of the Progress tab and you click on the search from that tab, by default it wants to put you down toward the bottom of the plan. So you'll need to scroll back up so you can take a look at things from the top of the plan. Before you select any courses, even though you've selected some from a particular group, it is best to filter your results. When you filter your results, you'll receive a better listing of the courses that you need to take a look at. So in this case, I know I need to look at some administrative office technology courses. So I'll check that button. Then I'll scroll again, and I want to look at courses that are on the main campus for administrative office technology. So under location, I want to check FDTC main campus. And if I want to filter any further, I want to look at show all terms. Now, if you do not select between these terms right now, you will receive everything. If you only want to look at the spring courses for 18-19, you want to check this button. That's really it in terms of filtering that you need to be able to see what a student needs for spring of 18-19. So now let's scroll a little bit and see what's available. Here we see that AOT 271 South Carolina Work Initiative or Administrative Office Technology students is available. Now, I want to ask another question. How do I put it on the plan? Well, if it's a course that you know is on campus, don't say add the course plan from right here yet. You want to view the available sections first. From the available sections, now you can look and then select from the listing of sections that are available. In this case, there's only one course, Spring 18, for this particular class. So now I can add this section to the schedule. When you get here, it's going to ask you to add to section. Now keep in mind, do not change here from this drop down. In most 95 to 99% of the cases, it's supposed to be graded that's selected. If you have an audit student, that's one of our senior students who are just taking the classes for enrichment purposes. So 95, 99% of the time, it should remain ungraded unless the student identifies that they are an audit student. So now we can scroll a little bit more, and you'll also see the requisite classes. If the student has not taken AOT 110, 141, or AOT 163, they are not permitted to take this class. In this case, I know that this student has satisfied all those classes, so I can add this to the section. So that's one class. So now I know that there are some additional classes that the student needs to take. Now I want to point out something to you. You started on the Progress tab, but the moment you search within the Progress tab, by default, you will be switched to the course catalog. So keep in mind and pay attention to that when you are inside of the Progress tab, and when you select a course, you're going to automatically be taking the course catalog. So what I want to do here, I want to deselect Administrative Office Technology, because I know that there's some additional classes that this student needs to take. So I'm going to click on the Visual Arts. From the Visual Arts list, I know the student needs to take ARV210 Computer Graphics. Again, before you add it to the course plan, view the available sections. From here, I know that a Section 58 is a 15-week course that's online. So I know that this is an internet course even before I look at the location. So I want to add this course to the plan. This box should 99% of the time, graded, and then add to section. You continue to repeat this process until you have all the courses that you want to add to the student's plan on the plan. I will stop this video here so that we can create additional videos to cover other steps that require more conversation. I'll stop the video here.